Welcome back to NC Bass, and today it's cold. Tuesday morning tournament on Lake Norman. I'm probably gonna start off where I caught them last week just to get a limit, but I mean it's 32 degrees, it's cold, it's gonna be a cold ride, but luckily the chilliness has the crowd a lot smaller. It looks like we have like 12 boats or so, way less than we've been having, which it's probably a good thing, make it easier to win. Hopefully the water's not too stained up there. I know the water's come up a lot. It's like at 98.1, so it's come up almost a foot. That should help the bite like when the water's coming up. Hopefully it pushes the fish shallow. Not much wind today, but it's going to pick up as the day goes on. 3 or 4 mile per hour southwest wind. It's going to get warmer. It's supposed to get like 65 today. They're biting. I'm probably going to stay till dark. A lot less boats today. It probably only take like 6 or 7 pounds of wind. I'll be happy with anything over 6. Hopefully they're biting moving baits. Maybe finally get on top water bite. I've been struggling on top water bite. Hopefully we can catch them today. Let's see how it goes. Tiny. That's largemouth though. There we go. Couldn't get a bite out there on the point, but right back here in the back. Thought maybe the cold might have pulled them out a little bit further, but they're still far in the back. He's a keeper. Oh, I barely flipped him in. That's not a bad fish right there. Yes, on the underspin. Bottom jaw. He's not a bad fish. It's probably like 1.8. We can just load up back here and then go chase a kicker. This is where these cold tags really shine, guys. You don't even have to get your hands wet. It really saves. I mean, I got a little bit of water, but you want to keep your hands dry when it's 30 degrees outside. Fish. First cast with the crankbait. Why wasn't I throwing the crankbait the whole time? Last time they wouldn't hit it. He's not big. We'll take him. Barely cheek hooked him. It's the spot, guys. I missed like 3 fish. Hooked one of them on the underspin. And just missed another one on a fluke, but he was like that size. Missed him. There's a shad right there, just a lost shad. One shad by itself. Fish. Yes. That's a good fish, I think. Or I got him hooked in the head or something. Oh, that's a good one. And there's one trying to take it out of his mouth. Good fish. A smaller one trying to take it out of his mouth. Oh, that's what makes me nervous about crankbaits. And my net's stuck. Gotta be kidding me. God! My net was stuck on the damn thing. You gotta be kidding me. I knew as soon as he jumped I was gonna lose him. Gosh! Oh. Fish. I'll probably hook the little one good. Will come right in probably. Which I like hooking fish further away anyways. I hooked that one too close. I'll let him pull out drag though. Now this fish starting to fight, but I still don't think it's very big. At all. We'll take it though, we got a limit. Lost the 2-pounder. Which I needed. My net got stuck on the clip. I probably would have lost him anyways though, because right when he come up he jumped. It'd been an amazing scoop job if I'd have got him. They're just slapping at it. I'm missing them on the crankbait. I'm missing them on the underspin. I think the crankbait's got a way better chance of hooking them because it's got 6 hooks. They're just slapping at it. Water temperature 62 degrees back here. It's cold. We got a limit, a very small one, but we'll take it right now. Fish. And this is fun even if they're not big. All these spots loaded up in the muddy water. I don't think he'll even help, so I'm gonna let him fight and get the school fired up. Sometimes, guys, one thing I wish, looking back last week, I should have, every time I hooked a little one, let him go crazy, because it'll fire up the school. And with this crankbait, I can actually double up. I really think that big fish, that small one, was knocking the bait out, trying to take the bait out of his mouth. I think he knocked it loose, because he was just barely hooked on the outside of the mouth. I don't see any followers, but this will get the school fired up. Actually, he might be a tad bit bigger than the last one. 23 fish limit. Fish. There we go, right next to the... Oh man, that feels like a good one. But you never know. Now he's just coming right at me. He's tiny. All these get little guys. I think the bigger fish will just be hanging around cover, waiting for shad to swim by instead of chasing any shad with these little guys. So I'm about to try a jig. Oh my gosh, that was cool. I mean, they don't even want it on the bottom. I watched him eat it right at the trolling motor. They're not boat shy. It's all about the same size. Oh my gosh. Got it. He made a huge wake. I don't know how big he is. Oh, he ain't that big at all. I don't know why he kept swirling on it. The camera was pointed up. I think he will actually help, but he's not big. He's a fatty. I got one that commit to the fluke. I don't think there's nothing in the very back where it's like 2 foot back here, but he's a little bit bigger than that one. God, he swirled on it twice. I thought he was a giant. A little spot will make a giant wake. That's it. That's the key. Fish it. Oh, he's tiny, but if you can see the fluke, they won't bite it. I'm having to let it sink, and I hate. That's what I hate about a fluke and a jerkbait is having to. Can't really cover water. You gotta fish it slow. But I'm narrowed down where they're at. That was a tiny one. I'll make one more cast with the crankbait. We'll get the hell out of here. Fish. I mean, I was leaving and I get another one. Gotta be this angle, I guess. I couldn't get a bite the other way. Just don't think he's gonna help. He's not. Been back here for an hour and 15 minutes, guys. I gotta go. They're loaded, they're just small. There we go, first cast with the fluke. I mean, I'd come through there with the square bill 5 times. Large mouth. I think he's gonna help actually. I thought he was tiny. Beat up looking largemouth. Right species, need a big one. I mean, you can win it with spots, but I like to get a kicker largemouth. Got it. Looks like a decent one. It's a tiny hook. You gotta be careful. He's not. Just a spot. Water stained, so I went to a white fluke. gosh, are you kidding me? That fish made a wake. Right species. There's largemouth back here. This. Get off of there. There's largemouth back here. It's supposed to be bigger than the spotted bass, not smaller. Guys, midday update. It's 10 o'clock. We got till 12:30. I'm still upriver, or up around Long Island area. I'm at the Buffalo Shoals Bridge, and there's a lot of current. I probably should go way upriver. I just don't have a lot of confidence up there. There's a lot of current ripping. That's usually when they're biting real good up there, but the water's cold, and this is about where the mud line is. It gets real muddy about the Buffalo Shoals Bridge. I'm gonna fish around here. I might not even go back down. I planned on going back down by about 9:30 and start looking for a kicker at the mid-lake area where the water's more clear. There's a ton of bait and a ton of fish. I mean, it seems like I can't catch a kicker up here, but I know there's some kickers around here. And if I'm catching, you never leave fish to find fish. I might go back to the spot I started on because it was loaded and I lost a good 2-pounder. If I catch 3 that size, I'd be happy. Hopefully I can catch a kicker. Let's see how it goes. He's little. He's a largemouth. Oh, tiny spot. Well guys, luckily I'm close to the ramp, but I can't get my boat to start. I don't know what the issue is. I thought it was just flooded. I mean, it floods all the time, but it's not, I think it's not getting fuel, but it seems like it's turning over, but I'm not gonna be able to fish now. I mean, definitely got enough weight to win, but I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's not good when your boat won't start. Hopefully I can figure this problem out. At least I'm close to the ramp. Look at that. The boat won't start and I can still hook a fish. Oh, ain't very big. Hopefully it's not a big issue, guys, with the boat. I was planning on fishing all day, so it's kind of disappointing, but I've tried to start it so many times now the battery's dead. Maybe the battery just was weak. I don't see how, but I don't think that little guy's gonna help. Well, guys, took it out of the water and it started. The flywheel got really hot for some reason, but trimmed the motor up. I guess all I needed to do, dump it was flooded. I mean, it poured a bunch of smoke out, so maybe we got a boat. I mean, I'm pretty much out of time. We got like 30 minutes, but I was wanting to fish all day. Well, guys, that's the tournament. 492 won. I mean, that's sad. One of these days I'm gonna learn to weigh in, but I don't think I had 492. I probably had 4.5, but I still should have weighed in just to be sure. You never know until you weigh the fish in, but they weren't very big. Makes me really regret losing that good one this morning because I definitely would have won. I know I would have had around 6 pounds of that fish. I mean, my smallest fish was still barely over a pound, so my biggest fish was maybe 2 pounds. So, I mean, I probably only had like 4.25, 4.5, but who knows. But obviously the big fish aren't biting. We had 17 boats. Cold weather scared a lot of people off. Bright bluebird skies. I'm gonna go back out. I'm just glad my boat started. I mean, that had me really worried. Hopefully it keeps running. Maybe I just need a new battery. That's probably what it is, but keep flooding my motor for some reason too. I need to figure out that cause. Hopefully it should run good the rest of the day. I mean, I'm just relieved it ain't a major mechanical fix like I thought it might be. I thought I might blew my motor or something, but I'm gonna go back out and try to catch my best 3 over 5 pounds, do better than anybody did this morning. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.